Dustin Moseley, Performance Elevate.
David, thank you.
Professional baseball player.
I'm back at it.
You are
Yeah.
officially not a new, but I guess a rejuvenated Dustin Moseley.
Yeah.
Signed to play. Talk a little bit about that.
Okay. Well, we opened up Performance February 3rd, and me and my partner, your son, Grant Black, have been hard at it ever since then. I don't think we've missed a day. Even when we've taken vacations, we've taken our routines with us. And for me, I want to create this facility to not only be able to prevent injuries for players, but to rehabilitate players also. And the fact that it's worked for me and it's worked for Grant, the dream, the idea, the vision of what we're trying to do is coming alive, and people are catching on. And I think it's going to be something really special. And so as far as what I got going is I signed with the Marlins. I've got physicals pending. I'm doing that. Today is Thursday, July. What's today? 12, 13?
Whatever. Yeah. Mid-July.
Not even that yet. But anyways, I've got all kinds of stuff going through my head. But we got that going. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to start in rookie ball. I'm going to build my innings back up down in the spring training complex and just see what happens. I feel good. I don't think I could be any stronger. There's never been a level of volume of throws that I've ever made in my life. I feel like that I'm prepared and ready. And if it doesn't work out, if my shoulder doesn't hold up, I know that I gave it everything I had. I didn't give up, and we'll see what happens with it.
Well, if you don't know, Dustin, former Major League Baseball player in several years with a couple of different organizations, and had some injuries and making a comeback. Not only making a comeback, has made a comeback, and with the training program. But let's talk a little bit about you. Tell us about, quickly about, where you're from, growing up, and how you got into pro baseball, because you skipped a great opportunity to be an Arkansas Razorback.
Yeah. Grew up in Texarkana, Arkansas. Got to make sure say Arkansas. Those people, my fans and friends out there. Grew up there, played baseball, played basketball, football, everything for pretty much for my entire life. Went my junior year, got invited to go try out for the area code games by a guy named Alex Slattery with the White Sox, and went down there and made the team, and went out to Long Beach and pitched a couple innings, and got home and had 30 phone calls from Division I schools on the answer machine, and that's as quickly as it happened for me. One event, one tournament, I went down there and pitched well, and then kind of became a whirlwind. My first start, my senior year, I think there were 32 scouts in the stands. Wow. And it just kind of all started from there. And anyways, as the year progressed, I was having a lot of success. I was pitching well. Then the scouts and everything else were starting to jump on it, starting to fill out information for them. And then it started to become real that I could potentially be a professional before I went to school. Anyways, long story short, I ended up signing with the University of Arkansas. Then the Cincinnati Reds drafted me in the first round, and I decided to go ahead and go the professional route. People ask me all the time, do I wish I'd have went to school? I said, no, I don't wish I went to school, because the way that everything went for my family, if I wouldn't have signed and we wouldn't have had that money, I don't know exactly where things would have went. I got to live vicariously through my brother, who went to Louisiana Tech and pitched 5 years there and got drafted a couple times. So it's been good. The experience of all that was great. A lot of things that with Performance, not just the teaching the fundamentals and the mechanical side, the mental side, but also helping these kids prepare if they are going to be potential draft picks, or they're going to be potential collegiate athletes, of getting them prepared and ready to what they're going to experience, opposed to just going in there going, oh man, what's this going to be like? There's no doubt in doing a bio on you and just sitting here visiting and talking about you that you make the right decision. You make the right decision to go to pro ball and put yourself in a position to do today with this particular place of business, to give back some professional knowledge. Will, Jay, yourself, 3 professional baseball players who are giving back and teaching and teaching training and nutrition, and you guys have got it going on, and y'all are doing the right thing here, no doubt about it, Dustin. Yeah, I think so. I know that all 3 of us, there's a pride, there's an integrity level of if our kids were coming in here, what would we want for our kids, what would we want for ourselves as athletes. And I think that, those guys and me too, that this vision, this idea that started for me a long time ago, and then is kind of just, collectively between all 3 of us, just shaped and molded performance and made elevate. We wanted to do something different. We wanted to do something the right way. We didn't just want to take people's money and just run them through this cookie cutter method of how we're going to do it. That's not what we're about. There's a million different ways to throw a baseball and hit one.
Sure.
There's just a few key points that you got to get to in any of those deliveries or your swing to be successful. So that's what we try to do. We just try to push, you know, the individualism of not only as a person but as a player, but also to help these kids grow to be real men, to focus on their academics as much as their the sports side of it, and then also just about being a good person and giving back. I've told these guys from the get-go when I was brainstorming and coming up with this, and I said, look, we can make a living doing this. It's not going to be a great one because there's just not enough coming in for it.
Right.
But I tell you what, it's going to be pretty rewarding when you got kids that you had in 9th and 10th grade. Next thing you know, they're playing the collegiate level or professional level, and you had a part in their lives, and help show them not only the baseball side, but trying to help them prepare them of what they're going to be asked from the university and from the professional team of what it is to be a true professional. And that's, you know, it's not just playing well. There's other things off the field that you got to keep your head on straight, and there's a lot of things that come your way. And I think we've been through all of it, and we've got a lot of experience with the three of us. And I think we can lead kids in the right direction. And then once they get to playing college baseball or professional baseball, they can always give us a call or give us a text anytime they're going through anything. And I bet we've probably already been through it or done it, and we can advise them what and what not to do.
Well, you have a former professional baseball player. You're a former professional baseball player, and then that was a term that you used, and then you got into the training side and became a current professional baseball player because of the hard work that you put in. Dustin Moseley, good to see you, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Performance and Elevate. Folks, we got it going on right here. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, David.